Well, welcome back to D&D VR, where we are a bunch of casual players having a casual game. If you've come for a serious game, you've not found it, this is number 18 of our dumbassery, and the group have had a conversation with the mayor of Worcester. Um, they talked to Mr. Worcester, the mayor, or as their name learned, there was
I
there,
honestly
them.
forgot everything that happened last week.
He has too many legs.
He has too many names. Yes, there was Alexander Worcester and Philox Worcester.
I honestly forgot all what happened last week. I've been so busy.
Uh, their memories were temporarily, well, the memory of the event of talking to the mayor was removed temporarily. However, it seems something Tassavir has done has brought back most of the memory.
Quote unquote most. So that means we're missing something. So that means we don't know. Ah.
Ah.
Giblet still doesn't know why he has so many legs.
Well, Giblet remembers that bit. And yeah, continue off. You guys find yourself in view of a Burning Man statue.
It's in the wrong place. Because of
I'm
us.
going to my chair.
Yep. As you see, as procured slowly but surely. Jeez, what is lagging? Okay. Yep.
You make sure you click on it first.
You all find yourself split up. You don't see each other. You all are sparsely laid out in a crowd of people. You see in the distance a giant Burning Man statue. You you're just being swallowed and swashed around by this crowd. As you hear
Not
you hear a
me.
voice. Okay, Mr. 3 foot tall.
Hey, I could jump and land on a building, okay?
You're in a wide open space.
Yay.
How
Jump and
wide?
land on all more.
Stop storing energy for speed run.
What?
You
I was
are
just
you're
bored, that's all.
yeah, I can see that. You're in a crowd of people. You don't see anyone of the group you're with right now, and it's really loud and you're being pushed around.
Operation Totem Pole is a go. Everyone, climb on top of each other so we can see.
I'm
We
guessing
need to
me
try
and Sun is still with me on my head.
Um, you go to feel if Sun's there. You have a little there's like a safety pin, and you kind of like what the hell, and you take that out of your hair, and you see there's like a very tiny note written by a doll, and you kind of squint. It's like I can't read this, and then you get really close, and you're like Armor, translate this, and you look around. It's like oh right, he's not here. Um, and then you take another second, and you're like I can kind of make this out, and says that it says that Draco has gone to have a chat with Lestarak to see if half of face of Melna turning into sand is a bad thing.
Mm. Well, at least he's not in the middle of the street getting stepped on by a whole bunch of feet.
Kinky.
Maybe, maybe not. We don't know.
Okay.
Mm.
So, you guys hear the voice of the mayor as it just echoes out from from the direction of the Burning Man. As you hear, Is this on? Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Is everyone excited? And people just start cheering. So people are cheering and said, "Well then, why do we not get our show on the road? Paramilitaries, prepare and fire!" As you see these bolts of fire just spiral up to the Burning Man and just as the thing just ignites.
Arson.
I'm gonna look for the hooded man within this crowd by jumping and slightly hovering over people.
Alright, you're gonna just boing, and you start floating. As there's like little kids on the shoulders of their parents, they're like, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, look, the rabbit's flying!" And it's like, "That's nice, dear." And there's just this kid just
riding with style.
Scout roll. Oh,
Roll go.
I'm watching you split.
What?
Not you too, Joe. It's like the undertow of a wave. Robot. Anyway, roll. What would this be? Perception.
Get my sheet up. There's my computer. I can't freaking bring up my sheet because I took the internet out of my computer. God damn
I'm a
it.
computer. I'm a computery guy.
Why is this stupid old
Feel
router thing?
what in that wise.
Just gonna look at all one.
Wow, this is the longest his mic's been like this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why?
There we go.
What?
What am I rolling?
Precipitation.
Numbers. 18.
Roll insight.
8.
All right. You're looking out for a hooded figure, you say?
I'm looking out for Mr. Peacock Fitter Hooded Man. Yes.
Mr. Rude.
You jump up into the air, and you're looking around, and you see several hooded figures, and then this light starts beaming into your eye, and you're like, ah, ow, and you look where it's coming from, and you see Lestar, you see Tazavir, and he has like you see his hand just kind of flickering on and off as he's just fucking blinding you. And you just kind of like do a what gesture to him, and he's like, and he just kind of does a come here, and you're not sure if A, because it's getting late in the day, or B, because well the contrast of light from this thing, but you see about a kilometer away there is the night. You think it's the night coming as the borders are just getting slightly darker and dimmer. As this.
Yay. Guess we're
I'm
gonna be
gonna-
fighting.
I'm gonna try to follow Scout because he was easy to see while he was in the air.
Yeah.
So just go in the direction he was in, shoving people out of my way because I can.
Whoa. Hold on. Twitch sounds. Hello. Oh, hey, Joker. Hi, Joker. Now it won't go away. Okay. What would that be?
Shoving people out of the way, I assume would be strength checks.
Roll persuasion, strength, and roll persuasion, roll perception first of all, and then I want you for pushing 3 people. Roll Canadian, which is persuasion and strength.
Okay, I got 11 in perception.
Okay, 11 in perception, so you can follow him. Now roll strength plus persuasion. So just add
Okay.
both your strength and persuasion.
Okay, well
Scores.
that's going to be a +4 onto that. So
Okay.
13 plus 4, that's a 15. And then persuasion, I get no modifier for persuasion.
No modifier. All right, so you're not really good with your Canadian. You're just kind of pushing through, and you're like, sorry, excuse me.
Bulldozer.
You're just bulldozing through. It's like coming through.
Pushing between people's legs and whatnot.
At one point, you walk through some lady's legs, and you hear a gasp, and then the sound of someone gets slapped.
Yeah.
And you eventually find Scout as he's still drifted down, and you just walk straight into Tassifear.
Okay.
Lizard.
And hi.
Okay.
Hi, Mr. Rude.
It's Tassifear.
Why do they keep calling you that?
I like
Just
Mr. Rude better.
I have a dog in the background. I'll mute
I just
myself.
said that to him. I just basically said, what are they saying that to you for?
I don't know.
Mr. Rude is Mr. Rude, so Mr. Rude is Mr. Rude.
What?
Yes.
What?
I'm going to go ahead and just start
heck are you
screaming,
talking
trying to make everyone around me afraid of me.
Roll
Intimidation, I'm thinking.
Intimidation.
Angry
Yeah.
robot noises.
Gah. Does a 12.
That was a 12.
Hijack, Joker's asking a question.
Yeah, I know. Sec.
I will answer your question, Joker. You're allowed to talk anytime you want.
Yeah.
Literally, you can
You can
interrupt the
type in
DM
text
at
all you
any
want.
moment.
It's just not many people are gonna not others are not gonna be exactly able to hear you and hear you until like, well, character introduction.
Or if West
Or
like becomes the text to speech man
Yeah.
because he's a robot.
That is discrimination.
God dang.
Discrimination.
You can talk all you want, just that I'm not going to be exactly able to hear you if you do.
Like in-game hearing.
Okay. So Wes, you're just gonna scream.
I'm just gonna start screaming, yeah.
Angry robot noises.
You guys, you guys, well, I'm gonna need you to roll intimidation at disadvantage, Wes, because there are a lot of other people screaming and cheering.
It's 12 still. I rolled a 4 on my first time, so it's still a 12.
People around you are screaming over this totem, and you're just there, and you start yelling, like you're trying to outpower them, and you do eventually, and you guys just hear the sound of robotic yelling. and his voice is pretty high up there on octaves, so it's pretty noticeable. And then you guys see crowds pushing a bit, as in the center of this like open space is just this one robot who's just yelling.
I'm just like, huh?
I'm gonna
What the
tug
heck?
on Tassavir's sleeve and point at the robot.
I can hear him. He's
Should
going
we
to.
get him?
Is that a question?
Yes.
Right. Doesn't get sarcasm. Okay.
Apparently, from what I hear,
You see all this going on. You're still a bit away from the group.
I'm just hearing like because cat
You
ears.
hear a yell. You see Scout in the sky.
Yeah.
You see people getting shoved around. You watch as that lady gets slapped, or that lady slaps someone.
Yes.
How do you want to find the group split?
Go to the robot.
You're going to go to the robot. Following the sound of the yell, both you guys watch as West. You watch as Tassavir, Giblet, and Scout, along with Split, just kind of pop out of the crowd, and Tassavir is just like, well, we heard. All right, I guess we're all back together. So, what's the course of the plan, Rabbit? Scout?
I think he went to go deal with the doggos.
Yeah, he did.
Uh-oh.
Should be
Miss
back.
Rude, I say we go with my plan. Let's burn shit.
Did you
Wait.
say let's burn shit?
Question:
Answer.
Yes.
what was What was that thing I saw?
You are going to have to be a bit more.
Like earlier, while like before we met up again. What was that shiz I saw?
You talking about the flying rabbit or the yelling robot?
Rabbit.
He jumped.
Oh. But that doesn't explain him flying.
Oh, he does that all
It's
the
less
time.
he was flying, more falling with
Style.
style.
Oh. Okay.
He has some fancy armor that it materialized out of nowhere, and it's cool.
Yeah, I'm a pro tag.
Aha, he's back.
Welcome back.
Now you can address Tastavir's question.
He asked what we're doing.
Did you call me a she? Did you
Simple
call
answer.
me a she?
Simple answer,
No.
Joker. It's the art of ADHD. A split.
Yeah. What?
I said A split, the art of ADHD.
Yeah, that's actually true. I'm that bored. When it
Okay.
comes to ADHD, I have to focus on something in order for me to be focused even further than I already am.
Don't want to get too off
So what are
track
we
with
doing?
that.
I had to get McDonald's.
Oh, we were all trying to get together in the crowd.
You all have gotten back together.
Yay! The band's back. The
Yeah.
ward band.
Yeah, and Tasavir asked you what the plan is.
Because since he moved the statue,
Yep.
And we need to see the bartender, which is apparently the other false Hydra.
He's,
Shouldn't we go to the tavern?
maybe.
And if he's not there, he's probably under the layer of where the actual location of the statue was.
Or he is just in the crowd blending in.
That too, but when I was flying over, I didn't see feminine looking males.
Were you looking for an effeminate looking male?
No, I was looking for you.
He
I
just kind of
say-
squints at you.
I say we just stab the bartender and be done with it.
Do you know where the bartender is right now, Lizard?
Food. Where's the bartender?
He just looks at you blankly. It's kind of like a how the fuck you think I'm gonna know look. Food looks around at the crowd you guys are in, sniffs the air, and you all can smell it too. It just smells like drunkards, booze, and vomit. And
Can you hear the fan in my background?
When you talk.
then
Okay.
then he looks at you.
At who?
I picked up the scent.
Archimedes. He looks at Joe.
Archimedes. No. It's filthy in there.
Yeah.
Birds.
So what are we
Food has
doing?
failed me.
I guess we could go look at the tavern.
To the
Very
tavern.
well.
Let's
Or
steal all the
drinking.
booze. If he's not there, we steal all the booze.
But he will be coming back.
We're
I say
going
no
to kill
drinking.
him.
I say no drinking. The last time we drunk, or someone is drunk, we almost died. We almost completely died in a burning forest full
I'm
of
gonna
zombies.
save the beer for later.
There
Should
was
we?
3 party members that were
So-
drunk in a burning forest full of zombies.
Actually, 4. Out of character.
That's even worse.
Out of character.
Yeah, obviously. So are we all
Tavern.
going to the tavern? Or are we going to leave some people here in case something happened? Or
Armoy's here.
he just kind of shakes his head. He's like, all right.
And I mean, we can leave West or Joe with them. I'm pretty sure we
But-
can leave Joe with. I'm pretty sure we can leave Joe with Armoy.
Why the?
You
Why,
can leave me with Armor, and I won't do anything bad. But I don't trust Armor not to throw me like a football again.
I mean,
Well,
if you do anything bad,
That explains it all.
I can order him to chuck you. So,
That explains it all.
so
I
That
don't
one
want to. I don't want to
part-
stay with Armor.
You just kind of look up and you yell, "Homer!" And you guys hear guys can't really hear him over the crowd, but you watch as a over you behind.
You cut out.
What?
You watch as a
Watch as what?
shadow looms over you.
Oh. Oh no. Look up.
Split. Calm down. You're jumping back and forth between 2 separate instances. You're gonna lag people.
Yeah.
Who?
you.
You're loading and unloading 2 different parts of the world.
Sorry.
Yep.
Wherever. Oh, there he is. So, Jojo stand rooms behind you. Do you do?
Robot.
Robot. Armor, Joe, you look up and back, and you see Armor is just looking down at you.
Ho ho.
Armor
I'm just gonna
looks at
point.
you, Scout, kind of, and he just looks at you. He can't speak.
I'm just going to point at Armora and just say no.
Armor, I need you and Joe to basically see if anything suspicious happens around here. Mainly at the burning statue over there.
Armor nods.
And if something does happen, I want you to either come find us or chuck Joe to us.
You see him instantly pick up Joe.
No, I am going to try to wiggle free.
Roll. I guess contested grapple.
14.
Nat 20.
Do I get to add my strength to that?
Yeah, add your strength, and he'll do his athletics.
18.
Yeah, you're just
Oh.
just like a kicking baby in his arms. Armor is
Alright.
very strong.
Oh my cheeks. This is too funny.
I mean, Joe, with Armor, you're the fastest tank alive.
Armor just kind of Armor points at the Burning Man statue because you wanted him just going over. This is what you want him to check out.
I want you to look at that, but also look around to make sure nothing weird or suspicious happens.
He nods, and you watch him look at Giblet. You're not quite sure what he's. Watch as he takes 1 sec. Turn on my gestures. Like an example. You watch as he points 2 fingers, and he has them held together, and he just kind of like controllers. He just has them held together, and then he looks at Giblet, and he does this. Good.
Also, make sure Giblet doesn't do anything stupid,
He gives you a thumbs up.
like trying to eat someone.
Thumbs up.
That doesn't sound stupid. That sounds quite intelligent. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I just.
As
I'm just bored.
as you guys start heading out, you guys look back as you see a flying Giblet towards the Burning Man statue. No, just like Giblet, go check it out.
I kind of expected that.
As Armor just kind of puts you down, Giblet, and pats your head.
I'm going to quickly just run away from Armor to the other end of the crowd.
Armor is just falling slowly.
Just what?
And now that you're running
Armor.
from him, you can hear the sound of his armor clanking against one another. Just
You can hear my
Armor is
clicking,
Mr. X, by the way. You know?
what'd you say?
In this whole part, Armor is just Mr. X.
What'd you say, Joe?
Oh, I said you can just hear my armor clanking too as I waddle around. to get
Yeah,
there.
just ching 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 ching.
Yes.
Why is it so laggy?
I'm gonna continue to.
portals that Switches went through.
What?
Not because of me.
Mm.
Because I actually stood here for like a solid minute.
Yeah, but
Split's been good, cat.
I say we cut to the people who are going to check out the bar.
You
now.
guys are on your way towards the tavern. You are in the more rich district of town as you're walking through. Do you guys want to stop anywhere, or are you just heading to the tavern? You're just kind of walking past the museum, and you're walking past the You're walking past the museum, the medical clinic, a uh, apothecary, and you see Zorks. There's a store called Zorks.
I want to go see that one.
That sounds like a good time.
Mm, I look at the sign, if there is a sign in front of the store
It's
or
called
whatever.
Zorks.
Does it not say what it's about?
Zorks.
Okay.
You see a sign that says you see a sign on the door says out Zorks is currently closed due to event. Zork you later.
Aw.
To the tavern.
Okay, you guys are continuing on to the tavern, and you enter, and it's just a ding ding as the little bell rolls back and forth. You see a barkeep. It's not the barkeep. It's a fill-in.
Mm,
Just kind of clean the table, and
so he's not here, it seems.
he just kind of looks at you.
Attack. Wait, kind of looks like him?
He kind of looks at you.
Oh,
And raises an eyebrow. It's like, can I help you?
Do you know where the other bartender is?
Depends who you're talking about.
The more...
Colorful.
Yes,
There,
the more colorful one.
you're gonna have to be a little bit more precise there. You got a name or something? A lot of our listen, buddy. A lot of our traditional garbs here, our religious garbs, consist of a rainbow.
No, I mean like the main person that's usually behind the bar.
Honestly, that could be me. That could be Gob. That could be Felix, or honestly, Smithson.
Anyone that looks more like this person said, feminine.
He just kind of squints at you, and he's like, "We're fucking barkeeps. We're probably the most effeminate people you look at lately."
Well, there's
Okay, the one that was working here yesterday, like
yeah.
during the
Working
day.
During
the
the
day
day
before?
shift, are you talking morning, midday, afternoon?
I'll say morning.
Morning shift.
and afternoon shift. One of those two.
Well, Smithson was working in the afternoon, but Felix in the morning.
Mm.
I'm a stand-in. Nice to meet you. My name's Josh.
Nice to meet you.
Do you know where he went?
Yeah, I'm a psychic.
Do you know where both of them are?
Well, you should know where he went, right? Doesn't he leave like a notice or something?
Of course,
If
I
you
know
can't
where
tell
they
me.
went. I'm a bloody psychic. And he just kind of rolls his eyes at you as he's definitely implying sarcasm. It's the bloody day off. It's the fucking event. What do you think they are, Einstein? You think they're jellyfishing in the fucking Mandarin River?
Yes.
Maybe, maybe
That's
not.
a new
I
type of
am
special.
glad we didn't bring Joe because of the sarcasm.
I'm just like,
Probably
maybe.
at that bloody event. It's giant. Most of the bloody town is there.
Well, y- which employees are there currently?
Fuck
Which
if I
ones are?
know.
Anyone controlling the bar right now?
He just kind of he
Besides
looks
you?
at you dumbfounded.
Like besides you, I said.
Do you see anyone else?
Looking around. Not sure.
Uh,
As it's talking to the
it's just me tonight and the chef. Just me and chef.
Who's chef?
He's a chef.
bartender.
Do you know his name?
Chef.
It's Chef.
Chef boy.
Oh, you mean chef? You mean frick? That is annoying.
His name is
Because
Chef, and he's our
we're looking
chef.
for somebody. We're looking for somebody that likes colors a lot more.
That is so many people in our community. What part
Not
of
normal colors.
Okay.
a rainbow? You're looking for someone in a rainbow.
That likes rainbows
I grab real quick.
more than
Yes.
anything.
I split in the bartender, I guess, talking. I kind of pull Tassivir, saying, well, it doesn't look like he's here. He
Obviously
could
not.
be at his little lair underground then. Or in a crowd somewhere, so maybe we should go see.
Maybe he could be in his lair. I have absolutely no clue where his lair is. Do you?
Wasn't it last when he was talking in the whole thing?
Right.
He's saying that the statue marked where his lair was. You moved it, so you should know where his original, right?
It marked close to his lair. I think it wasn't meant to. It can't stand directly over his lair. Can it?
I thought the whole point of the Burning Man is to burn down into his lair.
That was the plan. So unless there was some sort of top over the entrance to the lair, then
Hmm.
he kind of thinks, and he writes, he marks down a spot on the map, and he says, "This is where the Burning Man was supposed to go. I guess we can check about a 120-foot radius of it."
Hmm.
My person's just like asking the bartender then, where is everyone? Besides, the ones that usually come here during the event. Where are they too?
The workers, or are you talking citizens?
Citizens. I tell the barkeep that.
Oh, the barkeep.
Yeah, I'm talking to the barkeep.
He's like, I don't get paid enough of this. The citizens are probably where all the other citizens are, unless
But
they're
there's-
like me and do not like loud noises. Then they'll either be shopping at shops that are still open, that are mandatory to stay open as their essential services, at home, or drinking here.
Is there anyone here besides us currently?
No.
I mean, you could look
Okay.
around.
Just checking.
Well, other than me, there is Chef.
Wait, Jeff?
Chef.
Chef. Oh, it sounded like Jeff. for a
Say it
second.
with me. Ch.
Chef.
F.
Chef.
Chef.
Chef
Chef
the chef.
or chef.
Chef. Ah, I couldn't understand for a second there what you were saying.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
you got me confused with that. Sorry.
It's fine. It's a confusing name, I guess. Well,
You and me go look at the Burning Man statue's original spot.
all right.
Since we I guess are the fastest, and everyone else can go look around the crowd and see if they find him.
All right. So we're heading back now. You, the robot, and I are going to be looking for this. Well, you send the cat out to find the lizard, and your armor to find a singular person in a crowd of an entire town. All right. Seems doable.
I mean, if not, we could all just go to the location. But he could be in the crowd still,
He's probably not in the crowd by now.
and we have seen him before. He's been working here when we're always doing our little meetups in the corner.
He hasn't
Can
been
I-
here for all of our meetups. I would, well, when we meet up, it's usually in the afternoon shift, and he's usually around.
Can I roll to see if he's in the crowd? Perception or investigation?
Once we get there.
Once you get there, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
saying that I was gonna be actively looking in the crowd while they're doing their thing, but I was gonna wait for.
Have to
So
be looking
you
in the
make-
crowd while running away from Armor.
We're running away from Armor. Armor isn't that perceptive. He doesn't perceive. Because he's armor. He's a suit of armor. How perceptive do you think a suit of armor is?
Well, he does remember. So
He's a suit of armor. Roll, I would say, make 3 perception rolls at advantage.
Okay.
mainly at this point, Armor is just to keep an eye on one specific
Okay.
person.
First roll.
17.
That's
Okay.
going to be a 16.
Oh, 16, right? You have -1.
17 and then
So
And at the same time, Armor is advantage, but advantage because, well,
5.
3 5s. He's
Hey,
got 3
five.
5s and a 17.
So the next roll is going to be a 4.
yeah, halfway through, Armor loses you, even.
Oh,
Or wait, I didn't mean to throw 3. I can't even see what that number is, and I think it's the highest number. Yeah, it's a 14.
all right.
14. So you got a
I see
14,
11,
a,
a 3,
you got
and
a
14 there.
13, you got a 13, a 4, and a what?
I think there was a 14, because that was a 15 minus 1.
There was a
and then
14,
14,
13, and a 5. Or 4.
and a 4. Yeah. Yep.
They just tell you to look for the bartender. That's what they told you, right? To look
Yep,
for the
so I'm-
bartender?
I'm just looking for the bartender guy.
You find one of the bartenders.
Okay.
You find Felix.
Oh, okay.
He's it's a drow man. It's a drow man. He's got a lip ring, a nose ring, and it's really easy to see him because he's got tattoos up the wazoo. And he looks at you and he's like, "Oh, what's up, dude?
Come with me.
Hell yeah, man! Where are we going?
Places.
Woo! Places!" He's just
You
following
see,
you.
I have already forgotten
on,
the specific details of exactly which bartender we're looking for, and I assume Giblet would have forgotten too. He just he hasn't been following all of us, so yeah. As far as Giblet's concerned, he's found the right guy.
You find back to Armor and you're like, "I found the bartender," and Armor just looks at him, looks at you, and gives you 2 thumbs up. Because Armor is also very unperceptive.
So,
You guys
yeah.
don't even know if Armor can see color.
Yep. So yeah, me and Armor are going to be taking this guy to try to find them.
You guys are walking, and Armor has a kind of sense where you are at all times, Scout, due to your contract. And you guys are walking
Yay.
towards the crowd as you watch Armor just kind of walking out, waving his arms to you. And there's like a small Jimmy who's probably doing the same.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to see me. The crowd.
Walking out.
But yeah, I'll probably be leading this guy by his hand because he's kind of drunk.
He's not at all drunk. He's just partying.
Okay, well, he seemed drunk.
He's kind of drunk.
Places.
He's a drow.
Yeah.
Okay, robot. He's not drunk, but he is high off his meds.
Yes, but
My controller broke.
I'd be like, Rabbit, I have found him.
You see a drow man, and he's got like all these tattoos. He has a tattoo on his neck that says "Taste my rainbow." He's got a bunch of golden, silver, and ruby-studded jewelry.
I found the supplier of drinks.
Probably not for a bit, Joker. At least not until after this whole area they're in.
That's not the right one, but we
Right.
can ask him questions.
What do you mean I'm not the right one, dudes? I'll go to listen to this one. I am the procurer of drinks. You need a drink, you come to me.
We're looking
Okay.
for a different one, though. We're looking for a different right.
You're looking for a different drink dispenser. There's probably one at the tavern.
We just
No, I
went
mean
from
the
there.
oth-
It's
the
also not
third
the right
one.
one.
Well, shit, bro.
We're looking for a third one.
The third one.
Question,
Did we lose one? We have like 4.
Question, hijack.
Wait.
Isn't the one we're looking for somewhat look like the mayor? Because they're technically brothers.
He does look like the mayor, but he has a more scruff beard and brown hair.
We're looking for.
He is also a more chubby at the cheek. He's out of all the bartenders, he's
The
probably
chubbiest.
the most not chubbiest. He's probably the most. He has the most muscle gain.
So
I'm
the
looking
most
for the big one.
manliest one.
They're all pretty
With
damn
the-
effeminate.
Yeah, but with the muscle.
Oh God, a femboy with muscles.
Yeah.
My
Just
worst
like
Call me.
man.
They are not femboys. They're feminine, not femboys.
I'm gonna be honest here. Joker's avatar's eyes just stare into your soul.
Yep.
I've just been felt like my soul is being stared into this whole time.
His arm always eyes right here.
Yes. And now he looked away.
Down, bud. He looks down above you. You just
Oh,
see
poor Joker.
Joker's eyes.
So, what are we doing, dudes? What?
We're looking for another bartender. Kind of looks like the mayor, actually, but like a bit more, scruffy.
Oh,
That makes sense.
we're looking for that one?
Yeah.
A bit more scruffy, kind of like the mayor. I don't know, man. I guess Smitherson.
You know who he is? Since you're out here partying.
Dude, I don't even know where I am right now.
You're in front of the bar, the tavern.
You guys are standing in the crowd, and he's like, "Did we renovate? Whoa, dude, I really like this new open construct. But do we have to keep the giant flaming thing? I mean, it's kind of cool."
A bit of a fire hazard.
I didn't even know we
Yeah,
left the tavern.
it's a little bit
so
of a fire
I
hazard.
thought Armor and Giblet just walked over to the tavern.
You guys were walking towards them. It's kind of, you met them at the crowd.
Because he said Armor knows where I am.
He
So I
does.
thought he was. I
And
thought he
you
just
were,
walked. to
you're
the
walking
tavern.
back to the crowd.
Okay. So you have no idea where he is.
Not in the slightest, dude. I mean, we're all somewhere. And I bet we always will know where he is, right here. And he taps his chest.
God,
I'm
he's
just gonna start.
He's getting
just kind of like
philosophical.
patting the guy's leg,
getting
going,
philosophical.
"Shoot."
I think that's the right word. He's getting that way.
You're gonna start shooing him?
Yes.
Alright, later, little dude. It's been a pleasure to know you, like armor man and your little armor kid thing. See, woo! I'm the drink procurer!
Yes.
Yes!
Yes, you are. Now shoot.
So I guess we'll just have to.
As this very flashy drow goes back into the crowd.
Okay.
He is
If
pretty
you
drunk.
didn't find him at the tavern, then that means we have one place left to look. Let's go to where the statue's supposed to be.
Suppose.
We have a map.
We do have a map.
Cassavir.
Yes, we do. And
Yes,
I
we
gave
do.
the map to
I'm the
you.
one
Did
that
you
gave
lose?
it?
I gave you the map, and
Onward!
do you still have it, or
Pocket
did
it.
you lose it in the couple meters
I
we
have
were
it. I'm
walking?
just telling Giblet that we have it.
Well, why tell him you have it? Why not just show it to him?
Give me that.
Hold on.
I'm just gonna take
If
it
I
from
give
him.
it to if I give it to him, he's probably gonna turn it into an airplane, a paper airplane or something.
I'm taking the map from him forcefully, just to
Alright.
look at it.
And I am resisting, and I tell Armory to pick him up.
Strength, contesting strength.
17.
17
God dang it!
plus
You guys
4.
are both
Plus
pulling.
armor.
You both are pulling on this map made of paper. As you're both
Yes.
pulling it,
Armor
Tessavir's like, Jesus Christ. As you hear a,
God dang it!
What happened?
He ripped it.
God.
You ripped it.
You. I take the other piece. I hold them close together. And
you got yourself a well, Giblet has the other piece.
I just take it from him.
It's ripped.
Because
I
I'm
don't want it.
mad.
You just have it.
It's always something. So I hold the pieces together.
Yep,
I hold them together.
yep.
Oh god, my.
Armor picks up Giblet.
I,
He puts Giblet on his shoulders. And we're back.
as I gather my sanity again, I grab both pieces of the broken map now.
Yeah.
I tell Armory to hold up Giblet, so he doesn't do anything stupid.
Armor has put Giblet
I
on
grab
his
both
shoulders.
pieces of the map. I put
Yep.
them together,
You got 2 pieces of a broken map.
and I try to see where the location is. And whose map was that first? Was that just my map or like
It
a
was
random
Tassavir's
that
map.
was it?
Yeah, we strew at his stuff.
Did I choose to lose sound again? Hang
Did you
on.
lose sound again? Hashtag Scout's dying. Woo!
It did.
No.
So what?
He
Uh,
lost sound again.
He lost sound again. Oh, he did. Okay. Yeah. Nice. So, following a crude map, you guys do come to the open space. You kind of poof out of the crowd as there's a ring. It's like a big crowd, but there's a large gap between the crowd and the actual statue, as there's basically been a border put in place, and you guys just kind of duck under and through this this rope barrier.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys see around the area are the pyromancers, and around in the area are the pyromancers, a few of the proprietors, and a few safety inspectors, just to make sure nothing happens.
Meanwhile, we're crossing the red tape that we're not supposed to cross.
Yep.
Wait, Giblet, or Joe, you can control the fire if you used your green blade on it, correct?
Not
'Cause you did it
not
before with
this
the box. No? Okay.
not this much fire.
I can control a little bit.
No, okay. Then that won't work.
I'm gonna lose my mind. I lose sound. I lost sound again as I'm loading up on my headset.
My God, I feel bad, but also
Dude,
that's kind of funny.
as we've warned you, we are not serious players. Casual
not that
stuff,
I'm
shit
not-
happens
It's
and
not
shit
that I'm
happens.
not serious. It's that just everything keeps screwing me over today.
When I say the phrase "not serious," that means this is not a professional gimmick. We're not doing this professionally. This is
I'm just
not
gonna see what I do. I hope
professionality.
okay.
Wait,
Before I lose
no
sound
voice
again.
actress.
Before I lose sound again.
Everyone have
Whose
all.
map
You
was
guys,
it?
don't worry. I got what you wanted to do. You guys have followed the map. You are walking towards the center comb. There is a large gap between the actual crowd and the Burning Man statue, as it's like a donut around it. There is a bit of a fence that is made of rope that is blocking off the public inside of the fenced off area from about a good, let's say, good 400 feet. In the middle is to the middle is the Burning Man, and inside of this cone, inside of this circle, the cylinder where the Burning Man is, there are the pyromancers. There are a few of the proprietors. There are safety inspectors, and yep. Overall, people just keeping watch, making sure shit don't happen.
Meanwhile, we've just stepped
And
over the
they
rope.
also have a little bit extra security of late because someone came in town lately and made some very peculiar arson threats.
Yes.
I wonder who could that be.
I have no idea.
Yeah. I wonder.
Not in the slightest. Anywho, so as you guys have entered the inner cylinder, you guys could probably tell it's not long until you get noticed. Specifically with the clink clanks of Armor carrying a very clink clanky giblet.
Waving at the crowd as we go past by.
You see.
Damn, I'm on internet again. So I just missed whatever you said after the map part.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, but now one of my controllers aren't tracking.
In Cylinder, where map leads to, lots of people there are making keep safety.
Okay.
And we've entered the Eye of the Donut on our
Yes.
way to the map location. The Eye of the Donut, that's a thriller to fight. And our rivals.
Nice.
I got to exit my VR again because now my controllers are not tracking.
Scout, do you need us to Scout? Do we need to pause for a little bit?
Just keep going. Just keep
Okay.
going. Just keep going.
Just keep
Because
swimming.
most
Just
likely
keep
I will
swimming.
leave
Just keep
after 5 more.
just keep swimming.
I'll most likely
Okay.
leave after 5 minutes into this.
To keep the ball rolling, till we get noticed by the safety people.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are gonna go
Are we
walk over
sticking to the
to.
outside of the circle of the donut hole?
You're just sticking to the outside circle of it.
Yes, because we're clearly not supposed to get that close to the middle.
Okay, guys.
at least
Everyone,
that intelligent.
roll stealth.
I rolled stealth with disadvantage.
Well, yeah. So does Armor.
Yep. And since I'm riding on more, that's doubly disadvantage.
You guys okay. Wow, you rolled pretty. Who rolled the 3? Was that you, Split?
I rolled this. Yeah.
West, what did you roll on stealth?
Oh, oops, they fell to the floor again.
Technically, I think he rolls with disadvantage.
Yeah, so it's a 3 plus, I think.
Looks like we all got 3s.
Oh, 7. Yeah. Ooh.
Tazafir's just kind of just like, okay, we need to be very. Giblets, you're like, okay, we need to be very quiet. We're not supposed to.
Hello! Just waving at people.
Just a second later, it's like a hand view as it like goes back and cuts back in, and it's just you guys are like a marching band. Armor is just clattering like Marines. Just.
I'm back for the 6th time.
I'll come back.
What's happening? I just hear
what is
armor
this?
clattering around.
Yeah, you
Yes.
guys are trying to. You guys were trying to sneak towards the thing. Everyone rolled like a 7 and a 3.
Yep.
I rolled nat 20. Let's just say that.
Oh, even if you rolled
No.
a nat 20,
The
we
people you're
failed
with,
as a group.
the average of the group, just no.
You see, we have one too many people in said group that are very
Loud.
noisy and
We have
disadvantaged on
4
stealth.
people in the group with heavy armor.
You've had
Okay.
Heavy like armor.
four out of 6 members of the group failed drastically a stealth check. 2 passes are not going to save it. Anyway, as you guys are
if I roll a
loud,
natural 20.
you, yeah,
That
but
just
you're
means
not.
you
You're
can
not.
sneak away from us while we're getting all the attention.
You're not here to roll. So, woof. As you guys are kind of watching, as you see the bartender, the drow one is like, yo, is this a conga line? Are we starting a conga?
I'm
he
gonna
supposed to
shout
be
at him and say,
Australian?
"Shoo, shoo!" Just point.
My name isn't Shu, it's Felix.
Shoo!
And my name isn't Felix.
Okay. Oh, yo guys, I think they're starting a conga line. Woo, conga! And you watch as Felix joins in on the conga.
Now, hang on.
You watch
Let's
as a
just say-
bunch of the crowd just kind of ha conga and just
Hang on. I got an easy way to fix this.
conga.
I got an easy way to fix this.
I'm still okay with this.
I talked to Felix and I'm saying, hey, you go in front, and we all scoot, let him going in front,
Woo, yeah, conga! Woo!
and then we just walk away quickly as he's parting the other direction. Boom.
You guys are so loud. You're not gonna sneak away.
I mean, we're just gonna go on the back of the line. Don't worry.
Well, come on, man. You started the conga. I can't take over this thing.
I mean, you're the one that's more hyped.
You guys started the conga. Ain't no one more hyped than you guys. You guys are bloody dope. Woo!
Can you hide us all real quick?
What am I? What do you think I am?
You can hide us, right?
I can make still illusions.
I mean, we could. Let's just try not to get any more attention to us.
I can hide us physically. Does that mean I can hide the loud feet of these of this?
I'm gonna pat Armor on the head and whisper to him. Toss me gentle, please.
Hang on.
No one's told
Doesn't
Armor to be no one's exactly told Armor to be sneaky.
Wait. Is it mainly the boots that like causes the noise?
It's just clanking of armor joints moving.
I know. If you like hold your arm, if you hold your arms out, and you just walk with like leather boots on, you won't make as much noise, right?
Your
You
joints
got
are still
knee
clanking.
joints. You got your hip joints, metal plates that are going to be clanking. You got your knees that are be clanking, and potentially the pel or the waist.
You gotta
joint
remember,
gonna
not only
clank.
is you gotta remember, inside of Armor, he's also wearing chainmail and scale mail, so he sounds like a maraca.
And plus, he's full
Armor
of
get
sports.
5 to stealth right now. He rolled a -2.
I mean, got to use these dice. I can't use my thing.
The seat's open if you need to claim a seat to get a new dice.
I'll claim the seat, but I'm still over here.
Robot. Go. I mean, I can. I mean, I can. All right. I mean, I can.
I got an idea. I'll continue the conga. You guys just get away, and then I'll get away.
I mean, I think me and you are the only people not in the conga. I'm pretty sure your armor friend is leading the conga right now.
Armor! Let's conga the people back to the village.
Armor just kind of looks at you, looks up at Giblet, and looks at you.
Just gonna keep tapping, say, "Toss me gentle, please." And just point to the general direction.
You guys watch as Armor picks Giblet off his head, and he looks at you scouting. And he looks at Giblet, and he just looks at you, and he nods.
3.
Yeah, he throws gently. As you watch as Armor just Armor doesn't break eye contact with you, and you just see Joe go, "Whoo!"
Yay.
Your mic glitched, and that sounded like a bloody Gatling gun. Let's see how good Armor's aim is. He's pretty damn precise, though. Okay. Huh. Okay. You guys watch as Giblet flies over and lands. And Giblet, you're bracing for impact as you're going to hit this very hard piece of land, as it's flat land.
Mm-hmm.
And you go and land, and you're bracing for impact as it looks like you're gonna hit it head on, and it's gonna fucking hurt. The ground mends and bends under you as it feels like you fall onto a net.
Huh.
Why would the
Neat.
split?
Split died.
Everyone died, it seems.
Split.
They're right behind you.
Yeah, it's over here.
Split, you good?
Nope. And, oh,
Nope. Nope.
they're in spawn now. So
Oh.
I think
Split,
they're fixing
hello, you
something.
there? Split?
I
Hello?
think they're fixing something since they teleported to spawn.
Okay.
My VR's crashing.
Okay, hijack. How does it look from other people's perspective?
You guys watch as Giblet just flies off, and just he falls down, and he falls out of you.
What is with these? What do they want today?
You sound like wind chimes in the air, Giblet.
Yes.
What is that? What's with everyone today? I'm just trying to do this.
Woo.
Let's go see if he's okay.
Okay. The rest of the group starts heading back towards with Armor continuing his conga.
Armor, as soon as the conga's over, come back to us.
You watch as you guys finally get away. You see a bunch of people that are keeping the safety kind of go and address Armor. And the people are saying, like, "All right, guys, break up the conga. You gotta be back behind the line. We'd hate it for something to happen to you." You know, "Yeah, dude, but it's a conga. Come on, man. Come on, conga. Woo! Conga on the other side of the crowd. But we're on this side of the crowd. Come on, man. Like, what if you get burnt? So what if I get burnt, man? This dude's made of armor. He's not gonna get burnt."
His
You're
response should be, "But I'm already baked."
But I'm already baked, dude.
I'm back.
Why can't I just think of like those
I'm crawling
80s
to
rock bands kind of styles that he has going on?
Yes.
Like the hair's so long that it's covering up his whole face.
He has so much piercings. He has a rainbow mohawk.
He looks like he'd work at Hot Topic.
Yes.
Anyways, Giblet, is he okay in the ghost net?
You go look at Giblet, and you see the ground under him acting like water.
Not one of these again.
I'm just gonna start bouncing on it.
It could don't know, it could be another bottomless pit.
What do you mean could be? It is.
Don't fall
And
and almost die.
and then you guys watch as the land as the land goes back to being strict and flat, and then as Giblet is kind of hovering in the air, he bounds down and he just goes down, and you see him disappear.
Uh-oh. Giblet is gonna try to save himself.
Roll a dex save.
I grab my spear and I hold it up for him to grab as well.
16
You don't see him.
plus 1.
Oh,
17.
okay, never mind.
17.
All right, yep, you fall down a hole.
I went to try to, like, use the lightning.
You
disc,
just
like,
lightning lasso,
Yeah.
dude.
That's what I want to do. But of course, there's a delay before that actually works.
Yeah.
So, how long, the dexterity is how long it takes me to react and how far I fall.
You fall about like halfway before you notice. Ah, I see.
Yes, I see.
And you don't. Compared to the other cave, one's much more spacious. You don't really have anything to grab. With the other cave, when jumping down, you were able to climb along the side of the wall, pulling yourself along.
Mhm.
However, you're a little bit late here, so you can't really reach the sides like you did the other cave, and you're just
I got 15 feet. So you're
Question.
saying this is a 30-foot wide hole?
This is a nest.
Oh, so I've already fallen through the tunnel. All the way then.
The other nest didn't even have a tunnel. It's just like a shallow, like a good 7 to 10 feet of crust, and then it's just like an empty cavern.
Oh.
So like a cave,
Question.
basically.
Big cave.
Question.
Yeah.
Is it good? Is it the exact same thing like before?
Exactly the same. But this one doesn't have a bone pile. Cause yes.
Real quick. Is it possible for my character to jump down, grab him, and then use his ability for no falling damage?
Yeah, sure,
on
you
his
can try.
suit?
You see, that's assuming you'd have the reaction time to do such a thing.
Well, I have dexterity, like Alpha Wazoo, if that's...
You guys hear oh my god, dudes, look, the shadows are joining the party. Hello, shadows.
Oh,
And,
no.
You see a large mound of shadows surrounding the area.
Do I
Dude, I'm
see-
like so fucked up right now. Look, your shadows are waving back.
I don't know
You're
what
not
to do.
waving back, but they're coming. Hi, shadows.
Do I go say Giblet, or do I
Well, I'm
see
going
the...
to use
Do I
a
see the
spell
wife?
before I hit the ground.
Don't worry about it, Giblet.
Okay. Oh my god. Do I go with the party, or do I like try to stop the shadows? Cause
What do you prefer?
Giblet has lots of hit points.
yes, but if you go down there and you pick a fight with the sticking brother of the town, will basically be defenseless. But I'm not sure if either defeating the brother and the mayor would sticking fix the whole shadow thing, and people are still gonna die. Remember, we still need points, and if we lose villagers and buildings, that point things goes down.
You know what? I am not concerned with the points whatsoever because we're not in this game to get the high score. We're in here for like one reason, and I don't remember.
No,
what it
but
is.
remember what Tasavir said, that if the points go down a certain number, we automatically lose.
What's the number?
Wasn't it like lower below
It has
1,000?
it has if it gets below 1,000, you lose.
We still need to protect the people. So I'm not sure if defeating his brother or saving the town right now is.
Well, I'm gonna say because because Scout is indecisive, I would assume that his character would be indecisive too and would not react fast enough to help
Not
me
at
in
all.
any way falling.
None at all.
Well, so while he's still making up his mind, I'm gonna use armor of Agathes, and
Agatha's okay.
yeah. So basically, I'm just like basically making a lot of ice all over my armor and myself to give me 5 temporary hit points to help cushion that fall a little bit.
Yeah, this one is much deeper fall by the fact that there's no bone pile.
Yes. So I'm just gonna hope that my max health +5.
Wait, it's almost
Will-
dark, right? Doesn't
Yeah.
he have like a bag of holding you can go into or whatever? Or is that like West
That's
side?
That's West's.
Ah!
West is right next to you.
I know!
But he's not in the hole that I just fell down.
Just chuck West in with like the bag of holding.
No! He already almost died once.
And he goes inside the bag of holding with.
You died already.
You can't leave it until morning when you're basically kicked out.
Yeah.
You're
Actually, I have one other tactic that I could try to employ to help cushion my fall a little bit. Could I make snow with my dragon ice breath?
that would be something you could try to do as soon as you land. You would need some sort of moisture and liquid in the air.
Oh, there's always some moisture in the air, so you're telling me it's super bone dry down here?
It's a nest.
Quick, use your lizard sweat.
Lizards don't sweat.
Yes, but this one does.
This one actually cries.
I'm
They
pretty
all
sure
do.
Giblet hasn't cried once.
As far as you know. It tastes like broccoli.
Okay, well,
Um,
I hope
Tasavir kind of looks around. He's like, shit.
So when am
That's
I
not
gonna roll
good.
for damage?
If we don't, we gotta save him. But if we don't stop the town, we're gonna lose.
Yeah, literally any time spent discussing what to do is already making it too late. I've hit the ground.
I'm gonna leave you three to you can chat. I'm gonna leave you three to discuss about what you want to do. As Joe, I'm gonna need to take you into the
Secret room.
secret room. As Giblet has not only fallen and hit the ground, just DM me when you decide the fuck you think you're doing. See you in the other voice chat, Joe. Giblet, as
Wow.
you've plummeted pretty damn fast, you brace for impact. You have your armor of Agatha's going, and then you feel yourself land. Bounce and jiggle. And then you kind of open an eye and you look around and you're in a tavern as you hear the soft ting 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 and a few sounds of clattering ice in cups as you see looking down at you is Smitherson, the bartender, and he just kind of looks at you and he hands you a cup of gin on the rocks. He just kind of looks at you and he says, "You look cold."
Yes.
You okay there?
I feel cold too.
You look down and you see you've landed on a throw pillow.
Oh. I'm just gonna hug Claire slowly. Just lay down and hug it. Thank you.
Yeah, he kind of puts out a hand to you to help you up. Your name's Giblet, right?
Yes.
You're you're with the fellow who thinks I can't see his illusionary wall?
What? There was an illusionary wall?
Exactly. Um, why don't you here, let me pull you up a seat. And he kind of pulls out a seat at a tavern table, as it seems this area in his nest either is illusionary like it or looks and is styled like a tavern.
I'm gonna climb up onto the seat and it's like, good, now I don't have to hurt my neck looking up at you anymore.
Yeah. Um, shit, what's up, little buddy?
Ah,
You don't know why you're here, do you?
I think I'm here because I had fun jumping on the bouncy ground.
Bounce ground.
Yeah, there was
Um,
bouncy ground up there.
all right. I mean, if you want to jump on some bouncy ground, I can probably pull together a bit of some cobwebs and
I thought that's okay.
all right.
Uh, we were looking for you.
You found me.
Are these? Is all of this real?
It depends on your perception of real. I mean,
How
it's
hammered would I get if I drank that?
oh, it's real alcohol.
Good, that's all that matters.
Yeah, is it?
I think I'm just gonna wait here for my friends. They should be here shortly.
Do you want me to get you like a bit of a blanket or something? Yeah. Like a bit of some soup. I can get you something. I mean,
I'm
you
a frost dragonborn. I am fine.
you sure you're looking a little pale there, buddy?
Shivers.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna get you well. How about this? Let your friend Smithson here just get you some soup and a nice blanket.
I have my own blanket. I'm gonna pull out the rotten bear carcass tent.
It's cold. It is. It is.
Covered
It
in
is. It's covered in ice.
Yes. I'm still gonna
About
pull it out.
a little bit passes. He's taken your drink and brought it back, and now it's you watch as he takes a bit of a lighter or some. You watch as some fire appears on his tip as he taps your water or taps the glass. As you watch the liquor just burn on fire. There, that should be a bit warmer. Um,
Ooh, fancy.
yeah. I got yourself some soup. This, I guess you could call it my soup of the day. It's less soup of the day. It's just kind of the scraps from the tavern. Don't want them going to waste, you know.
I'm not
It's a
hungry right now.
all right. It's a beef stew. It's got some taters. It's got some carrots, and it's got a bit of a beef broth. So if you I mean if you're leaning towards the vegetarian type lifestyle, I can get you something else. That's probably the least most vegetarian thing I got here.
Um, question. Did you know
Yeah.
about? Did you hear about the mayor?
What about him?
He has too many legs.
He's got two. It's the normal amount.
No, he has too many. You don't understand.
I don't think I do.
He has like more than this many.
That's a large number. Why don't we discuss this a little bit after you chill down a little bit, okay, there, Bucko? And he puts a blanket on you. It's really
Oh.
warm.
A warm blanket on top of my cold, smelly blanket.
Yeah. He just kind of pats your head and sits across from you watching. And I'm gonna head back to the other group.
Okay, I'll join back too.
be doing that.
So, did you guys think about or figure out what you are going to be doing?
Well, I guess so. I am gonna stay on top and help with the shadows. I will tell Casimir if he could, because I don't know if he could jump down there, take no damage, to maybe help Joe. Uh, Wes is not going. I like how it's doing robot now.
It's been doing that for like a solid minute now.
It stopped.
There we go.
You're more of a Warforged than Joe is.
And Joe.
Yes.
I mean, than West.
Wes is saying he's not going back down. He's not gonna jump down and almost die again. Split
Alright.
can't go, so he has to stay up.
Okay.
Can Tastivir go down? What? While taking fall damage?
I'm an illusionary wizard. I'm an illusionary sorcerer. I don't specialize in conjuration or, you know, gem.
So you can't go down
I
there.
have
You can't.
Tasavir.
That's all I need to know.
Tasavir. If there's any way, how far down it is.
Look, I know.
If you can see. If you can see.
The problem I'm having is, I can go down there and help Joe, but I can also stay up here and probably convince the shadows to not attack because I've been around them more and I know more information about them.
Well,
That's the problem I'm having with this.
why don't I mean we can just.
You would fall under aberrations, correct?
What would fall under aberration?
The shadow people.
They are considerably. They can. They're technically undead.
Okay, that's actually even better for me.
Yeah, so, Scout, I'd say that you go. Wait, did Scout die again?
Scout.
Rip.
Okay, Scout died again. So anyway, I'm just gonna say that, like, Scout was here. He goes down a whole help, because
Mhm.
I can do more damage in that, I have protection from good and evil, which I can cast on Split, so then Split can come up and join, so that he won't be affected as much as by the
Also,
shadow people.
does the bone sword or spellblade work on them?
The what?
Bone sword or spellblade? Because I got both. Remember?
Bone sword or spellblade?
I got both of them. Remember? Chronomancer?
Oh, you mean your spells? Yes, I thought you
Yeah.
were talking about something else. Yeah, you got those. Those
Those
are
spells.
magical weapons, so
Yeah.
you don't know. You have no idea if they'll work against him,
Okay.
and neither does Tassavir. As
Okay.
I'm not no chronomancer.
Okay.
So
We'll just have to test it.
So I guess the rest of us will. I guess we'll jump into the hole or something. Or what's the plan?
Well, since you don't know, since you can't go down there, the three of us will protect the civilians and have Scout go down and get Giblet.
All right. Let me think. This has happened months, I think. Let me try something. You watch as Tassavir goes over and talks to Pyromancer. You're not sure exactly what he's saying, but the Pyromancer is just kind of like nodding. And then the Pyromancer goes and says something out to the other one, and to the other one over. And he walks back to you and says, I may have tipped them a little bit and said, the light show is getting a little bit dim. Why don't you light it up? It should.
That's good.
They should in 5, 4. Oh, my time is off. As you watch as they send out these flares that are flying around it, as the thing just burns brighter and the crowd cheers louder. As you watch the borders of light just push the shadows back. That should
Okay.
that should do us.
For how long?
Until it's done burning.
Okay.
So, that
Well,
begs the question, how do we get down?
well, I don't know. Actually, I'm looking around, asking basically everyone if they have anything that they want to ask,
I'll be right back.
want to see,
Okay.
or anything.
Hello?
That's probably Scout.
Yep.
West.
Yes.
My character comes up to you first and says, do you have anything that to get down there
I am back. My sound left again.
by any chance?
I pull out some rope and hand it to you.
Okay.
So,
So,
can I?
that's weird. Would this work? Apparently,
I don't know, how far was the drop last time, Robot?
ask
Can
the
I?
robot.
Can I have an explanation of what's going on? Well,
Tasvir
my
talked to some of the
screen showed up-
pyromancers and had the pyromancers brighten the light to ward off the shadows.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I should have asked them.
I'm like asking. I'm telling the Tassafir to ask the robot about how far it goes.
You can ask him
Wait,
yourself.
that's right. That's right.
Hey,
They don't like light.
dude. Do you know?
Yes.
Do you know how long this rope is?
It is 50 feet long.
Hang on. So, real quick,
basically told Tassafir.
I'm joining
Don't
back.
don't look at me. Ask him. He's the one that's been in a nest.
Do you know how deep the nests are usually? With bones, apparently. From what I heard.
Question. How tall is Sassavir? Is he taller than me?
He's a human. Of course he's taller than you.
Okay. God dang it. How does my suit work again? Does
It
it count for
casts-
people? Does it
it
count
does
for
not.
people I'm holding?
It does. You'll have to roll Arcana. You can try. You're not sure if it will work if you're holding people.
Uh,
It could work.
I mean,
With what?
I could test it right now without
Wanna-
jumping in the hole.
I mean, you'd have to more grab onto someone while they're following. You're not gonna be able. You're not gonna be able. You're not gonna be able to pull someone upwards because you're not strong enough. However, if they're already falling and your thing is active, it might work.
I don't want to take that chance though.
Every
My suit
second
only
every second we stand here, the longer the lizard's down there.
I just tell him. Why don't
I
you
mean,
just
I could just jump in without taking any full damage of that. But that means it would just be us two down there.
What if we hold on you and your monk and you have your armor does something? What if we hold on to you and use it like a parachute?
that might work.
Jesus.
We don't know if it'll
I'm not
work.
sure if it works though, and I don't want to test it.
That
But
might
I-
work.
yeah.
Well,
Okay,
there's no time to test about the future, man. Every second he's down there, he could be getting eaten.
Okay, then I guess let's try.
Okay, Passiveer's gonna put a hand on you.
I'll try to hold on to everyone as best I could.
Right, you guys are gonna
What's the-
jump into the hole.
You can hold on.
Who's going down with me?
Passiveer, Split,
Maybe
West.
me.
Is Wes going down?
West, you can go down.
No, there's no way after being scarred like that the tin can would go back down.
Tin Can's gonna stay on the outside.
Okay. Sending me to hold up a four-legged, two-armed cat and a human.
And You all jump, and I need you to roll Arcana with disadvantage.
Wah, wah. 16, 13.
Ooh. You go to activate your slow fall, but because you're overweight due to these two, it does not activate.
Well, I still got my monks, so I can take no fall damage. But
As the three of you plummet, you guys are landing. You guys are going and going, and you're just speeding up and faster. As Jasper's like, "Oh shit!"
can I somehow use my speed or something?
There is nowhere to give you traction. As doesn't work like that. Not
Wait,
really.
am I falling feet first or head or back first?
You're
Okay,
just
so-
kind of spiraling.
God damn it!
As the
Because I'm
three
part-
of you, brace
I'm
for
trying to
impact.
think real quick.
Okay, yeah, you got about. You got about 10 seconds before you hit the ground. 9,
I
8,
grab onto split
7,
and I do my ability.
6.
Does it still happen?
Nope.
if-
5.
My God, you're not even. I'm saying, does it still happen if I let them go? Then
If you let them go, yes. 4.
it will still happen. So my
3,
ability
yep.
will still be activated on them.
You're not
I
on
do it
them,
now.
just you.
God, I
2,
don't know what to do.
1.
I got nothing. I said use my ability.
As you
to
all
save myself.
plummet and brace for impact. Nothing happens. You feel like you're in a warm space. So you kind
Oh,
of open
shit.
your eyes and look around. You landed on some type of throw pillow. Like someone expected you to fall down here.
What the?
You look around and it's this ghastly cave. As you see the bartender that goes by Smitherson holding this sort of, you see him sharpening a knife, and he's behind Giblet.
Sharpening it with him? With Giblet's head?
No, he's not sharpening. No, he's just sharpening
With
it
the helmet I
behind
meant.
Giblet.
With the helmet.
He's sharpening it behind Giblet. Giblet, can you make a Constitution save for me?
Okay. 19 plus
Okay.
3.
Giblet is just sitting there unaware, or looks like he's unaware. What are you doing?
We just say hi. I just say hi to Giblet.
I also have several blankets wrapped around me, and I'm sipping a.
You see, Giblet
a
has.
mug
You
of-
see,
I
Giblet
quickly-
has some sort of. You see, Giblet has some sort of stone, bowl-like cup thing in his hand. He's drinking out of, and you see he has some sort of cobwebby-like thing around him.
I quickly scream out to the bard, pulling out my bow and holding the arrow ready.
Yep.
Quickly.
Yep.
Not shooting it though. I'm not pulling the sage. I'm quickly screaming out to alert him and to alert Joe. Like, what's going on?
All right, Joe, you just kind of look back and you see Scout, and he's got his bow pulled out. And you watch as the bartender you watch as Smitherson, or his proper name, Philox, just looks at you, and you watch as the view changes from this ghastly cave to a nice, warm tavern. As you see, there is a blanket around Joe. He's still sharpening a knife. He just kind of looks at you and says, how was your fall?
Unpleasant.
Well,
was
then,
weird.
If there's
It's gonna like change
if
up
there's
to me.
if
I
they
don't
if
understand
there's
why.
I mean I'm open to suggestions. If
I'm
there's
okay.
anything I could do to help comfort her the fall better, I already added a bit of a throw pillow.
I mean,
You see Joe is like very wet. He has a blanket on him.
I thought you said lizards can't get wet.
I said lizards
They don't
can't
sweat.
sweat.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, robot.
But yeah, my armor is dripping.
Um, I can get you guys something to drink if you want. I have some soup.
What has Joe said to him?
So,
Did he just say hi and say like, I'm hungry?
If you want to know what I said to him, you have to ask in character.
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it.
I
Skip me for
mean,
now.
let me pull up. There are three of you. Let me pull up three more stairs and a bit of a. I mean, I don't really have any seats that fit cat people, minute
I can just
centaurs.
stand.
But I don't want you to be uncomfortable. I got a few
Cushion.
slabs. I got a few slabs and I can put some cushions on them.
Sounds good. for
You
me.
watch he walks into a back room and he comes out and he has these large slabs. He just kind of and you see him has these three pillows and he lays them on top, and then he just kind of pats it as he watches it becomes one whole piece, kind of like a couch. There. So he sits in a chair and he kind of gestures towards a chair for you, Scout, and you watch as Tasvir he doesn't say it, he's just cautious.
What's going on here?
Well, I can ask the same exact question.
Bartender saved us.
Are,
Oh.
are you the mayor's brother? I'm just gonna say that like
The mayor?
yes.
You know the mayor. He's asking basically.
No, of
Because
the mayor.
apparent-
I'm not related. Because I'm not. I have a brother. I'm just not related to the mayor. My brother went missing a long time ago.
Does he look anything like the mayor?
Real quick. Jack. What memories do I not remember? Because you said we remember most.
You remember everything from the scene you played out. You remember all of that. What I'm saying is
There's stuff that you didn't actually happen that happened.
there was stuff that happened. I knew you guys would have been sent out, so there was stuff in the scene I did not have happen. But there is stuff that happened. So out of character, you remember everything from the scene. And I've also done it in the same way where out of character you do not remember the stuff the stuff didn't happen that you didn't remember. Just to clarify for you.
Okay.
So you
So
remember
I'm
everything that
telling-
happened in the scene.
So I'm just gonna bring it out straight away. Because I don't even know what's going on anymore, so I'm just gonna get on with it. I point out that the mayor
Robot.
and
Super robot.
By the way, my character's going to go lay down in the, cat thing.
Yeah, all right. You just kind of lay on top of it, and he looks at you and he's like, here, I got some. And he pours you see him into a shaker. He pours two liquids. One looks like milk, other a clear liquid. As he shakes them together, and You watch as a small fire comes from his hand as he warms it up and shaking it, just warming it for him, and you watch as he takes out a little saucer, and he takes you know a sake jug, the
Yes,
thing they put sake in.
the glass
Yeah.
for
There's a small
the big.
there's a small sake
There's the
dish he
sake
gives you.
glass, and then there's the cup that's on top,
I'm talking about this
and
like
then there's
I'm talking about
there's
like
the
the
thing you
jug
pour
they
it
keep it.
in.
The
jug
thing they pour
looking
it out
thing.
of, the jug.
Oh, that.
That.
You mean the thing that they pour from?
Yeah, the thing they pour from. He pours whatever liquid from his shaker into that as he puts small little sake dishes, the ones that are like little plates, those ones. Like shot glasses. And he pours it for you, and it's like these little it's some sort of warm alcoholic milk.
Okay.
Ew.
It's if you've ever actually had this, you don't know what this is, but if you've actually ever had it in real life, it's pretty good.
I have
I just like normal milk.
once.
It's
It's like eggnog, basically.
it's like eggnog.
Basically.
Tried
It's a
eggnog
liqueur.
once. I
Well,
did
not
not like
liqueur.
it. Anyways, I just say straight out
Yeah.
that the mayor
Yeah.
and you, that's right, Jules. The mayor built thing above your layer, probably trying to
sound
come
like a
down to
robot.
get you.
Robots sound better.
There you go.
Here you go.
You're safe.
Statue, Burning Man, over your lair. I think the
Wait.
mayor's trying to find you. You're well pressed, Jules. He told us stuff about you killing people for fun, eating them. Story about you two from the gods.
That
What
is
is
true.
this about? I am confused. I just want this quest to be over with. Please help me.
Okay. Let me clarify something for you. There aren't only two of us.
Ah! No.
There are two false hydras. Yeah. There's me, and there was my brother. My
Then
brother
who's
is
the
dead.
mayor?
My brother died a long time ago.
Who's the mayor then?
If you're saying the mayor's a
The mayor's a false
hydra,
hydra. He. Sorry.
That's what he
Just
has so
pointing at
many
him.
legs.
yes, I too am a false hydra, so I have many legs too.
You're a
Just
lot
pointing
nicer
at-
than him so far.
Just pointing at Scout saying, yeah.
Well, he's probably a bit scared or stressed out in his predicament, as the last time, well, if what you're saying is true, he died a long time ago. Died about 62 generations back, where the first mound of those shadows started coming. As we pissed
Generation
off
thing.
we pissed off a certain person. We ate someone. We got rid of someone, but they were tied to an adventuring group. And things about adventuring groups is they're pretty good on leaving their marks with one another, as they grow on one another, like brethren. So, this adventuring group noticed something was wrong, that a member or two were missing, and
Outstage.
they seek the help of a pretty dangerous and upright powerful necromancer. He's from the neighboring kingdom of well, you know how there's a bit of a war going on between Rexstrom and that Milfenia, right?
I'm guessing that's because of what you're doing, what the adventure's doing.
Well, they've been at war for a while now. Now, I want you to think. Why do you think? So, if Beauregard is a bit of a just if Beauregard is allied with Rexstrom, why don't you think Beauregard's at war with well, with the other place?
I never ever even cared about the war, so I wouldn't know.
Well, here. Have you heard the stories of what we false hydras did on the border? What peace we'd keep? How we would eat enemy soldiers who were coming to make war.
When I heard from the mayors that you ate people who were ill, about to die, and something
That is
like
correct.
something like that, so they wouldn't.
We ate the sickly and we ate the hostile.
Okay.
And I'm like, explains much.
A sickness bestowed the village. I call it the shadow trot. It's a type of rotten that not only kills the person, not only just the soul, but the memory of the person. So, me doing my job, I ended up eating the whole town. And, there ain't
Including the wife and daughter of the mayor.
the wife and the daughter of the mayor. That's a bit of a touchy subject. Those two were great.
Can
I
I
enjoyed
touch it?
those two. Yeah. What's up there, buddy?
Can I touch it?
You're
Uh,
so far a lot
touch what?
nicer than
What do you want to touch?
Well, you said it's a touchy subject, so can I touch the subject?
Sure, you can touch the subject. As you see, like a word with a piece of paper of that says subject on it appears before you.
Poke.
Okay.
I'll say this because you're a lot nicer and I guess more calmer about this than
That's because
when I
I'm
went to
still
the mayor.
alive. My brother's dead. You remember that necromancer?
Yes.
This shadow plague, the shadow trot. It infected the whole town, and I learned that this came from this necromancer. I tried to explain this to my brother, but he was more scared and upset because his citizens and his friends were rapidly descending into a sort of shadowy madness. As this was a thing meant to target, well, us creatures, meant to specifically target us, as we are memory-altering phenomenons. And, well, his wife and his daughter did get sick, and he couldn't do it, so I did. I did kill his child, and I did kill his wife. Well, that did not mean I enjoyed it. My brother,
He hates you for it,
So,
from what I
so what
told
you're
him.
my
telling-
brother, however, died before he learned his wife and child got sick. As me and him
That
went to
explains
war
why
with this
there's
necromancer.
a fake, quote unquote false Hydra, from what we know.
That's just what we're called.
We're gonna
No,
call one the
another
double
false
negative
Hydra.
Hydra.
Like the mayor is considered a false Hydra, from what I heard.
Yes, because if what you're saying is true, then this week is the anniversary of the
Burning
Shadow
Man?
Trot plague. And
So,
if anything, if my
Burning Man.
brother is really alive, as you say, that necromancer has come back to settle his score.
Yeah, most likely.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The old shadow in the house. Is that the adventurer?
What happened?
There's a
In the
chance.
attic. In the attic with the wife of the mayor. There's like a very old shadow, which I believe is the first shadow that showed up. Is that the adventurer?
It could be. They did try to go to that necromancer to revive him, and I suppose that's how it started. They tried to revive someone who was forgotten to memory, and a memory destroying, body killing, soul devouring plague was made.
How do we know the adventurer and the necromancer aren't the same person?
Because when I went over there, he's a shadow. If that is the adventurer.
Well, who's to say they don't have some kind of, because they were a necromancer, they don't have some control over themselves even after death? That's what a lich is.
That is true. That is what a lich is.
I'm not sure.
Do
But
witches have the ability to control, like that stuff, like undead?
Well, yeah, they're a lich.
Okay.
now, real quick, current situation though. The mayor or the other false hydra was attempting to have a burning statue above or around your lair. We moved it
Robot.
because
Don't worry.
Well, I think we understood.
I'm not sure if he wants to get to you. I seriously lose sound again. I'm gonna lose it if I
No, you
did.
didn't.
Okay.
So the mayor's was my brother's trying to get to me.
He said you bad.
My brother was a trickster. He was a very tricky troubled boy.
He said a lot of bad things about you, like how you enjoy killing everything. And like you started just killing for the fun of it.
That's why they're here. I wanted it just to know what the frick I am, where I
Well,
am.
that's because I wouldn't say for the fun of it, but that necromancer was certainly having fun.
I
Wait,
knew,
where's
I
what
knew
is the
something was off
necromancer's
about this
name
story.
again?
The necromancer's name?
The necromancer's name?
I
you
never
know it?
learned the necromancer's name.
Crap.
Do you know what he looks like? If
You know what he tastes like.
What he looks like is what we need.
I mean, if they know what he tastes like, he would have been gone a long time ago. Then
Well, I've tasted plenty of people, and they're not gone. Still around. They're just missing a finger.
He would be pretty old by now. About in his hundreds.
Okay.
Like, he
old
probably
man
he-
in the house.
well, yeah, well,
Maybe.
that was the first shadow that popped up, but it was because the necromancer, the shadow started happening. I've always thought that was the first adventure we ate.
Me too. Now that I'm thinking, oh my god, who haven't? The only type of old people that I've seen is just the mayor. That's all I've seen, but I'm not sure because that's the Hydra person. Wait,
That's like
wait, does Wes still have the memory of it? The recording of it?
Of which?
When he went down to the hole.
Yes, he
So
has
the
that.
mayor-
He has all of that.
I don't want to say it right now, but this guy a whole lot nicer than the mayor. Now I'm not sure if he's playing a trick, But I mean, Joe was there, sipping a cup with a blanket around him, so a
Well,
lot more.
why don't we just take a moment and look things over?
I just kind of squint, looking at Tassifir just in case memory
Ta-
lost.
Tassifir just kind of shrugs.
Just in case he tries to remove our memories again.
In case someone tries to remove them.
Well, he's also a fast hider, so I'm not sure if he'll also remove the memory.
Well, I can.
Giblet's gonna say something kind of stupid.
What?
Are we still gonna stab him?
No. God damn it.
I just
I
like
personally
I
would
look at-
not like to be stabbed. That is
Look at
not.
Jiblet.
That is
we were
my
planning.
least favorite attack activity to take part of.
Oh my god! Now I got to. We were going to come here to attack you
Yeah,
because
it's
of what the mayor
understandable.
said.
Understandable. I could have
But
procured
now,
that all from what you told me.
but
Can I ask
now,
you something?
you seem to be making a lot more sense than the mayor.
He
Can I ask
seem a
him
bit. Does he seem a bit out of it, hostile, dazed, bit frazzled, like
When
he don't know what going
that
on?
and
well,
also he has a
he's
rainbow beard.
constantly removing our memories once we call him out on something. In public, he's friendly, but when we talk to him, he's all grouchy and grumbly, and then removing some memories. When I call him out on being a false Hydra and I talked about his daughter, he got excited. But when I said that it was a shadow, he then went into a bit of a depressed state
That
and
is.
removed his memory. But we remembered it still.
Maybe he's
Because of
working with the
someone.
necromancer because he wants his daughter back.
Could
Jesus,
be.
that's deep.
Yeah, I've been bugging around this whole place just to figure this out. I am stressed.
Well,
By the way,
why don't you take a breather right there, Bucko, and how about I
yeah,
get you something to drink? Oh, go right ahead there.
I asked.
I
I'm asking. Does your brother have a rainbow beard?
Well, Rainbow God is kind of a part of our religion here. We are the
Like no, like a beard though.
yes, he did. He did.
Yeah, that's probably the mayor.
Yep.
yeah, the man with the rainbow beard.
But the mayor of this town has been a pudgy black-haired fellow for a while. If the mayor is my brother again, no one would be able to tell the difference. As he is Hydra, he could put false memories.
Maybe he did. Maybe he like. Maybe you see a different color.
Well, if he really has, as of late, come back into the roll of the dice, then I'm not sure what we should do. Honestly, I'm not much of a person who fights. I'm a bit of a more pacifistic type person. Honestly, I think if anything's happening, there's a bit of a bridge over a canyon that we could probably try to get the town out of, and once we get the
He
town
did.
out of here, we can try to deal with the
Well,
mayor
I want sound
personally.
again.
well, this
I'm
person
back.
did. This person did. The person he's pointing to Tassavir. They're pointing to Tassavir.
Don't
This person
don't
said they did.
shut up.
Pretty hostile there, buddy. But yeah, we can try
God,
to we
if
can
you
try to
if you're
move.
explaining to the Hydra guy, God dang it,
From
never
what I
mind.
heard,
It's already
he
too late.
Well,
Oh God, I'm losing my mind here. Okay, I'm coming back. The thing I want to say is, where was Split talking to the Hydra about Tassavir's how he got our memories
Was
back?
not that how they got their memories back. No, they were
Just,
telling
just say,
them
tell
about.
him that
Okay, good.
Beer can
Don't
reset it.
Told him what we overheard.
just don't tell him how we can get our memories back. Don't tell him that, because then he's gonna target Tassivir, and then we're not gonna be able to get our memories back. Because he's gonna find a way and then shut it down from him, and we'll never get our memories back, and we will always be in a constant forgetting state every time we meet them because they're just gonna remove the memories.
Well, we can either stay here or we can head back to the actual above ground cavern. This place is all comfortable and all, but you gotta remember that most of it is just a mental illusion.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Kinda.
drinks and the food is real.
Cool.
The real question is, what are we gonna do? How are we supposed to solve this quest?
Well,
I'm not sure if you know. I'm not sure if you know this, but we're technically in a board game. My headset just crashed again. I'm gonna lose it.
well, can you hear me, Scout?
I can hear you, but now my screen's just
Well,
black.
okay. Then we're just about to end, so don't worry. Well, what I was suggesting is we can single filely and I can help aid and move a bunch of people across the bridge onto the other side.
The buildings also need to be preserved too.
Well,
Sadly.
I can hide the town if that's what's required. This is the disappearing town of Continuitary.
Yeah,
Uh,
that would work.
We have
what about
we have a lot. Our caverns, our nests are built so big in a way that if it's needed, we just knock out a few things and we can lower continuity down. Now, it's going to be a bit harder to do it alone, as my brother used to help me, but I can do it.
well, you got us. All we need to do is just get the people out of this town.
That's, yeah, all I need you guys to do is help move the townsfolk across the bridge. If you
But
could.
there's also a problem.
We could do that. It's just you need to make sure to preserve the town.
No. There's a problem with this. In Tasmania, we also know that the mayor will always keep coming back to the town, and if the mayor somehow dies, my headset just went black again. If the mayor dies, can you hear me?
Yep.
We can
Okay,
hear you.
if the mayor dies, then this quest is done. We have to start over. I'm not
Well,
sure if you know
then.
this, but we're technically in a game world for some reason. Like this whole world that we're living in. Kind of,
He just kind of puts a hand over your mouth and he's like, I know.
oh my god! You know. When I told the mayor this, he was denying it. I'm
Giblet
not
is gonna say,
crazy.
wait, really?
Shut up, Giblet!
I'm just like sitting here.
I'm a memory altering multi-dimensional being. Of course I know what situation I'm in. I'm from the realm of Zophius. That's where I was naturally born.
But the mayor didn't know that, so
I
since you
I
know it,
am I am and was a previous protector of the barrier of Za.
okay.
I'm one of three. There were a bunch of creatures that were made by post-mortal gods. Some sort of cult. Do you know what a Kuatoa is?
I never heard that once.
I do.
Kuatoa are a race of these fish that are considered god makers.
They're delicious.
Yeah, they are. They can be.
Oh my god.
Kuatoa are a race of these fishy people who are god
They're
makers.
way better than salmon.
And these Kuatoa, they what they did was they made these god vessels. Us. We are considered god vessels. We are not gods. We are not demigods. We are made. We were prayed about, we were thought about, and we were made. And we got trapped here. Some of us got, well, me and my brother got trapped here, and my brother died. Now, if what you're saying is that this area resets, then by killing my brother, maybe the answer isn't killing my brother, but killing the necromancer.
That's most likely the answer.
If you kill the
What?
necromancer, you'd be severing the ties he has with my brother and with the shadows. If the necromancer is dead, then there is nothing supplying this magical plague. Bye bye, shadows.
True. Who
But
can it be? Who can it be? That's the thing. I'm so confused with this murder mystery type thing going on. Ah!
Well,
You know-
the one thing I can tell you about continuity, buddy, is that it's always right under the nose, even if you don't realize it.
He's underground. We gotta dig deeper.
wait,
I'm gonna
Question.
point at Split and say, "Is it you?"
no.
Okay, I'm convinced.
I asked him what was those tags about?
What are the what's about?
The tag that I had on me. Looking around for it.
Split,
I'm basically looking around for the
split.
tag.
Don't worry about it. Split.
My
That's
character.
something
I'm just gonna
that is something
pull a,
personal to your
I'm just
character
gonna pull a Yakuza.
that you know completely about. You know everything about that.
About my character.
You know everything about yourself. You know why you're here. You know what you are.
Hijack. Hijack.
Yeah.
My screen is completely dead. So,
Okay.
so I'm just laying on my bed.
Well-
with
Well, I'm going to start making preparations after this event to start funneling people across the bridge. I'm going to say that we've had a threat from a oncoming through fight that Rexstrom and Milfania. I'm going to say that a battle is going to be taking place around in the land and that I need to hide the town. They'll understand and they'll probably cross the bridge and they're
You
going to
could tell
hide
them
and
I was gonna. I'm
They're
going
gonna
to burn the
hide.
houses down. They already think I'm an arsonist.
very well then. But there's a bit of a bunker out there and they should be able to go there and hide. You won't know it when you see it, but the townspeople will.
Okay.
Let's get back up to the surface. As you watch as he elbows, he kind of pats the table as you watch this staircase form. Well, shall we? Unless you want me to like pull you out, but that's gonna look like hella creepy.
Oh God, stairs. Why?
How many legs?
Actually,
do
you know what? I could do. I could do this. I saw this. I saw this one thing once. They call them a roller coaster. It's this weird. It's this wildest stuff I've ever seen. There's this one close to where I would keep patrol. There was this kind of a circus or a tent or something. I don't know. It was called Wonder World.
Oh, that sounds cool. Just like
But,
that. Cool.
But
Split,
yeah,
that's where you're from.
Let's
what
go.
does. As you watch him tap again, as this bit of a coast, it's kind of like a coaster. There are these stone cars and whatnot, and he's like, hop on, and you
I
see
just
him
went
hop in
on
the front
it.
car.
I didn't know we were in a mine shaft.
Well, we are now, and you watch him tap as the place turns into a mine shaft. Get in.
Come on, Joe.
As each one of you hop into a mine cart,
Come on,
you
guys.
watch as it goes up as you are all funneled out into a back room of the tavern as he walks out and leads you to the tavern, the proper tavern, and he addresses you all to the bar and he says, "Well, let's get to it, eh, gentlemen?" And that's where we're gonna end this session here. And
Buddy, I'm gonna watch. I'm like, I did
and
look at
as always, guys. Good night.